The tank I'm going to look at today, or I'm going to upload an ace or two, and is the Matilda. It's a Tier 4 British medium tank, a very slow moving tank. It's on the line to the Churchills, Black Prince, Carnarvon, those tanks. I was not a big fan of the Churchill tanks, but I did enjoy the Black Prince quite a bit, and I have the Carnarvon now, so not too sure about it yet. Fairly new in the Carnarvon. But Matilda has always been such a great little tank that I would never sell the Matilda. If you're ever in one of those missions where you need to get some victories, Matilda always seems to do very well. 56% win rate in the Matilda, about 900 games looks like or so in it. It is a low alpha damage gun. It's a fast firing gun. Has very good pin. I'm using the QF 2-pounder. It has a 28.5 rate of fire, so almost every 2 seconds you get another round. Pin of 121. 55 pin, which means you've got to pin them a lot, especially if you're in a tier 5 or 6 game. Doesn't do so well in tier 6s. If it's top tier, it's OP. I think everybody says that. This of course fully upgraded. I have vents. I have a shell rammer to increase that firing speed a little bit more. Try to get that DPM up, and binoculars because I want to shoot them from a distance. On my crew, I have brothers in arms on all the guys. I have 6th sense and repairs on the commander. On the gunner, I have Deadeye and Snapshot. I have off-road driving and repairs on the driver, and on my loader, repairs and camouflage. Brothers in arms is another thing that helps with the reload and aiming and all that kind of stuff. On my ammunition, I have 67 armor piercing. I have 25 APCR rounds. The 2-pounder does not fire HE rounds. Small repair kit, small med kit, and manual fire extinguisher. So let's take a look at an ace or two in Matilda. Alright, in this ace game with the Matilda, I am platooned up with a gunner. He's also in his Matilda. Tier 4 match where the Matilda really shines in tier 4s. Our heavy is a B1, and the enemy team has no heavy tanks. So I'm going to roll over here, and we're going to play like we're the heavy tanks. I'm going to roll down the 1-2 line. Gunner's going to go the high road. I'm going to take the low road. And this game is just full of annoying behavior by allied team members, but I guess you get that in the lower tier games. So it looks like the enemy is already rolled into the middle and taken possession of the Abbey there. Some shot just went by there, so I stopped. I was wondering, well, what the heck that was. I guess that's a friendly shooting down the one line there. So I see that our Artie, that's the SU5 Artie, is back there, and the B1 Heavy is coming up behind also. Gunner is defending against the guys that ran down the 4-5 line into the middle area, and now I see he's moving up. So I see enemy, but I do not want to stop back here, so I'm going to go ahead and just fire on the move and roll up and get cover behind this Hulk. And then start aiming in and actually start hitting something.
Enemy armor is damaged. Enemy armor is hit. We didn't penetrate their armor. Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Got the T-70 and then start aiming at this M2. And that was an artillery round that just landed real close to me. And artillery is going to play a fairly important part in this brawling area here.
Ready to fire. Enemy armor is damaged.
So far, every shot that has hit me has ricocheted. I haven't taken any damage yet. And there goes our T-15. Artie takes it out. So pretty sure Artie can fire into
Target
this
acquired.
uh, valley area here. I didn't notice that Gunner died up there already. I'm not sure what took Gunner out.
Target unlocked. Ready to fire. Let's find another target.
And I'm doing the old Artie dance. Go forward, go backward,
Target
when
acquired.
spotted. Try not to stand still to give Artie a
Target
easy
unlocked.
shot. The Matilda's slow, which makes it a easy Artie target, except for its size. It's not a
Radio is hit. We can't
not a
raise
large
anyone outside
tank.
this area.
Took out my antenna. I don't really think I need that. I'm not going to waste a repair kit
Target
to
acquired.
that. I'm
Target
going to be
lost.
running around scouting for people. I'm not been hesitant to push up because I'm pretty sure they're going to try to flank us down the 1-2 side here also. I want to disappear off radar also, and then I'm going to push back up. I'm not going to be able to sit here too long or Artie's going to finally zero in on me. So I need to move up and get a little bit closer to the cliffside.
Permission to engage. Target
And
released.
I have more friendlies.
Ready to fire.
He has
Let's
friends
find
there.
another target.
Artie almost hits me again. And another one lands behind me. And so I really can't sit still here. I'm going to have to move on these guys.
Enemy armor is hit. Penetration. Where'd they go? Target acquired. Target released.
And let's take out the one guy, and this M2 is going to back off of the valley here. He rolled off the hilltop, and now I look at the minimap and see that there's tanks coming in behind us. Looks like a LTP.
Enemy armor is hit. Target acquired. Penetration. Enemy is hit. They're knocked
Big
out.
guy out, put
Ready
some
to
shells
fire.
into the
Enemy
LTP.
armor is hit. Target lost.
And I already takes that guy out. So I'm going to go back and see if there's anything left down the 1-2 line. And of course they start capping us. So I don't see anything on the 1-2, and as slow as the Matilda is, I'm closer to going back to defend than I am to going to cap. So I'm going to go back, and also I see that somebody is resetting the capper there, so I think I'll have time to get back in order to defend our base. We're down 2 tanks. Matilda often finds itself down 2, 3, 4 tanks and still manages to pull out a victory. I've got just 2 kills so far in this game. Our SU-5 is getting a little anxious. The person that was resetting has died. Looks like the SU-5 is going to go up and try to reset. And he does manage to reset him.
Ready to fire. Enemy armor is destroyed.
So
Permission
I
to
finished off their
engage.
Matilda. That's a good one to finish off. This is a T-127 coming down, and he is totally focused on our Artie, which is good for me because
Penetration.
he's not focused on me, and I think it's probably a more dangerous tank than having that Artie. So thankfully he focused on taking out that less dangerous SU-5 instead of trying to defend himself from me, so I managed to take him out. So now we have 1 light tank, this M2. Artie is still trying to shoot me. Just lost our light tank. And this M2 is probably going to be the most irritating friendly I've had in a game in a long, long time. At this point in the game, because they have Artie left, or 2 Arties left, one of the things you don't want to do is group up together to give them a chance to take out 2 tanks with 1 shot. or even to give them, concentrate on one area, uh, because it's much nicer if they have to use that long aim time. So I saw he rolled up over there, so fine, I'll go over here on the other side. Looks like the M2 is going to run away, so I guess I need to go back to handle this other guy. And I feel like at this point I have a huge magnet in the Matilda that's just drawing this other guy to me. It just will not stay away from me the rest of this game. So I'm pretty sure Artie is probably already aiming over here, which makes a nice compact little grouping for them to shoot at. Yep, and there I get a hit from the Artie. And finally the M2 can actually bear to leave my side for a moment to actually go try to kill something. Now if he would just stay away. But he won't. As you'll see, he will be back. More irritating than ever. Maybe it's because my antenna's dead. He's got to get right up next to me, like a hard of hearing guy, to be able to hear me. I don't think that's it. But rather than actually separate and go and try to light up something or head for the base, he comes all the way back up the hill to be near me. And what this guy is shooting at, I don't know. I guess he just likes the sound of... So I'm thinking I'll roll up here and I'll roll along the edge of the town here, and he can take the faster middle road up. He just, shot at dead tank. He's very good at shooting dead tanks. At staying close to me. He doesn't seem to be too good at actually shooting enemy tanks, or staying out of the friendlies' way. At least if you're not going to do anything, stay out of my way. So no, he's not going to separate. As fast as he is, he's just going to drive over here and get in my way. So okay, go up here. I'm going to turn right. No, I've got to deal with this guy. It's just crazy. What he was doing, I have no idea. Nobody knew what he was doing, and that includes him. But as I always say, how am I supposed to know what he's doing if he doesn't know what he's doing? Fortunately, they'd already taken a shot at him, misses, and that allows me to start pumping shells into him. He does reload in time to put a shell into me, like that. But I can finish him off. And there comes the BTSV behind us. And I'm like, oh, please kill my ally. But he doesn't. So I get turn the armor around toward him, finish that one off. And I'm pretty sure now our M2 is going to go lead the way to the cap, because there's nothing left but Artie. So there he goes. There he goes. No. He's going to point his gun at me. He's going to sit there and just wait and get in my way some more. Let's see. What's the best thing to do here? Yeah, I'll just drive beside the Matilda, and that way the Artie can take us both out with one shot. He's friendly, but unfortunately he's not friendly to the friendlies. He's friendly to the enemy. I do have 6 kills, so that's my top gun, so I don't have to worry about getting any other kills. Doesn't matter if you get 6 or 7. And there he goes, bumping into me. Make sure that, we're tightly grouped for Artie. And this was probably one of the dumbest players that I've had the misfortune of winding up being the last tank in the battle with. And I'm like, I'll go this side. No, I won't do that. So I'll turn toward the middle, and of course that's where he'll go. But we wouldn't want to come at him from 2 different directions, because that would make him might have to turn his gun and use that long aim time again. Much better to just group together. Yeah, don't go up that hill. Just wait for me. Wait for the slow tank. We've got 2 minutes and 40 seconds left. And he just, you know, he turns his gun over to look at me. He doesn't even aim toward where the enemy might be. He's just apparently admiring the Matilda. You know, the Matilda is a sexy beast. Maybe that's just it. It's just you can't take his eyes off of Matilda. I try to tell him to stay away because Artie could get us with both the shots, but he doesn't pay any attention to that. As Forrest Gump once says, stupid is as stupid does. So I take about half his hit points off, get him down to one shot, vanishes in that, and then the guy manages to finally kill something. Alright, on to the next one. Taking a look at the after battle results, this was a 9.6 version of World of Tanks. I did get the Ace, Mastery, Fire for Effect, Shell Proof, Duelist, Hand of God, which is surviving when the battle having received damage from at least 4 different enemy vehicles. Only hits that cause damage are included. I got a steel wall for ricocheting several shells, and high caliber, one of my favorite ribbons to receive, and a Topgun in that one. Looking at the team score, top in damage with 1,280 and 6 kills. Goddard got 302 damage in that one, and then look at the detail report. I fired 53 times. That's a lot of shells. 32 hits, 28 pin, total damage of 1,280. I received 19 hits, only 6 of those pinned, ricocheted 13 of them, and splashed twice. I damaged 10 different tanks, killed 6 of them. And base capture and defense points. Apparently I got 7 cap points before we finished off the last of the enemy tanks. I received 27,915 credits with premium. After repairs and resupplying the ammo, I lost 14,963. With XP, 1,533. Base 76 free XP was 8 times 2 for first victory of the day, so a total of 3,066 XP with 152 free XP. Alright, in this Matilda Ace game, I am on Ensk, and I'm platooned up with Gunner, and he is also in his Matilda. Another tier 4 match, just the dream matchup for the Matildas. And this is one of my favorite rewards, Brothers in Arms. It's nice to get the Ace. I really enjoy Brothers in Arms because I enjoy the platooning up with my clanmates, and we laugh and have a good time on those. And Brothers in Arms just seems like such a nice reward. Of course, it's nice if you get Ace and Brothers in Arms and Top Guns too, but it's just one of my favorite rewards, Brothers in Arms. It makes platooning so much fun. So Gunner is platooned on the other side of the map, so he's making his way across the base now. And I see that one of our light tanks has gone down to show us where the enemy spawns. It's while most people know where the enemy spawns, some people might not. So we have a suicide light tank to go and show us that, guess what, the enemy spawned right down there by their base. Useful, I suppose. Like I say, maybe somebody doesn't know where the enemy spawns at, so somebody can run down there and show them right quick. I see that they have a heavy, and I'm not quite sure which heavy that they have, so I don't want to just run up there all solo and take that on. So here comes a fast little zoomer, and this great rate of fire of the Matilda just gives him no place to run. He runs over here in the corner. There's just no place to run and hide. So take him out. And I see that our heavy is the PCB-2. Fortunately, Gunner is still there and doing a really good job back at the base. They swarmed our cap, but they're doing a good job taking them out. That tank destroyer backed up behind the building, so I'm focused on this DW2 now. Just try to whittle him down as fast as I can. Gunner's got 2 kills. I've got 1. Track the DW2, and somebody else finished him off, but I get that SU 76. Just I thought I got the SU 76. Apparently somebody else got the SU 76. They secured the kill. That's alright, I get mine before the end. So now we got Matildas at both ends of the map. Gunner's going, holding his end. I've got this end down here. I've got targets coming up. And I love the rate of fire on the Matilda. I wish it had higher alpha damage, but the rate of fire is good. I've managed to track this guy so he can't go running around me. Take that one out. Start pumping shells into this one. Trying to hit him on the move. But he'll come back around.
Penetration. Enemy armor is hit. Ricochet. Enemy is hit.
And mostly they're just ricocheting off me. There's 3 kills. I've got 3, Gunner has 2, and there's 2 enemies left. There's their Matilda. So I switched to gold rounds to shoot the Matilda. I know how tough they can be to pin, so I'm going to go ahead and take at this point of the game, I want to try to secure the victory, so I'm not taking any chances with him. So Gunner needs to get 1 more kill for our brothers in arms.
That one bounced.
Tilda came back, now I'm bouncing off of him with the gold rounds and finish him. So I've got 4 kills and Gunner got his 3rd. So that's the ace and a brothers in arms. On to the next one. Okay, taking a look at the after battle report, and it was a ace mastery again. I received a brothers in arms, one of my favorites, and high caliber in that one. 4 kills total. Looking at that team score, number 1 in damage with 1,681 and the 4 kills, and Gunner was there with 3 kills and 542 damage. And at the detailed report, I fired 41 shots, direct hits 36, 33 of those pinned, damage of 1,681. I received 10 hits, only 50% of those pinned, ricocheted the other half, blocked by armor 315. I shot 7 different vehicles, killed 4 of them. And base capture, defense point, I got 54 cap points before we finished off that enemy team. On credits, I received 35,095. After ammo and repairs, I received a profit of 18,410. Base XP with premium, 1,677 with 82 free XP. First victory of the day times 2 for a total of 3,354 XP with 164 free XP. In this ace game, I'm going back a bit. This is 9.0 version of World of Tanks. And this one I am running solo, so no opportunity for brothers in arms on here, so I'll just have to settle for trying to get a Topgun. It's a very even matchup. The top 3 on each side are these Chihés, and then there's an M3 Lee on both, and then we both have 2 Matildas, so the top of the team board all looks the same for both sides. No heavies in here, so basically I'm going to play the role of the heavy and roll into the brawling area. Again, tier 4, and well, aces are always take a little bit of work to get. They're a lot easier in a Tier 4 than they are in Tier 5s and Tier 6s. Matilda tends to have to sit back in the Tier 6s and get one shot quite a bit. They can't be as aggressive and play the brawler role. Put a quick shot into the zoomer. And I'm using regular rounds here at the beginning of this game. So no problem with pinning the Stug 3. Get him again. And finish off the Stug 3B. And roll up and try to get shots at the rest of these guys. Shooting at that Martyr 38T. Rate of fire is so good. Unfortunately, I didn't take him out. I already took that Martyr out. And the zoomer just got taken out, so I don't have to worry about anything on my right side now. And what I see around the corner is a Matilda, so I switched to gold rounds now. And he's got the turret turned sideways to me, so I can just put shells through the turret. And then when he turns toward me, I can start putting shells into the flat part of the upper hull. Amen. And put those through. I have the other Matilda right behind me here, I see. I only have 9 rounds of the gold ammunition left, and they still have another Matilda left. Also have M3 Lee.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
Quick shot on that to give me the 3rd kill.
Penetration.
And there's the other Matilda.
We didn't even
So try to shoot that flat part of the upper hull.
Enemy armor is hit. Enemy vehicle
And that's kill number 4. Only have 2 gold rounds. I didn't feel like it's any point in changing back now. It'll change automatically once I finish those. So that's 5 kills. We're up 10 to 5, or up 11 to 5. So I just need to get one more kill to get a top gun. There's our M3 Lee. And the Lee lights up an Artie on their base, but the M3 doesn't have a turret, so he's got to wiggle around to try to get shots aimed in, and I can just roll around and start putting shells into him. And there's my 6th kill for a top gun. So all they've got left now is 1 artillery, 1 medium tank. There's the medium, the Lee.
We didn't penetrate their armor. Enemy armor is hit.
Only artillery. And I'm pretty sure that the artillery is going to be in that group of buildings right in front of me. And there he is. And just as I start to zoom in, the friendly Matilda pulls up. But I got my 6th kill, so thanks for watching, and I will catch you on the next one. Alright, and last but not least, the 3rd ace in this video is Ace Mastery, High Caliber, and a Top Gun. Look at the team score, number 1 in damage with 1,196, 6 kills, 957 base XP. Looking at the detailed reports, I fired 30 shots, 25 of those hit, 24 pin, total damage of 1,196. I received 3 hits, only 1 of those pin, ricocheted 2. Damage blocked by armor, 185. I shot 10 different enemy vehicles. I destroyed 6 of them. And base capture points, 36 before we finished off that enemy team. With premium, I received 28,471 credits. After repair and resupply of ammunition, I received a profit of 3,820. Game lasted 4 minutes and 37 seconds. With premium, received 1,435 XP with 70 free XP. First victory of the day times 2 for a total of 2,870 XP with 140 free XP. So thanks for watching, and as always, I appreciate any feedback on the videos.